welcome back. Today we're making coconut bark. This is a really fantastic dessert or even snack. It's super healthy in just a few ingredients. We're essentially taking coconut chips and rehydrating it with coconut oil and then turning it into like a bark. Think of peppermint bark at Christmas, but we're gonna use goji berries today and honey and make goji berry and honey coconut bark. So into the food processor, 2 cups of coconut chips. Straight in. There's 1 and 2. This is so healthy, but it's also really budget friendly, so this is a great snack to keep around. It just needs to set in the freezer for about 6 hours and you'll be ready to go. So 2 cups of coconut chips and then 4 teaspoons of coconut oil. My coconut oil is nice and melty right now because it's warm out, but if your coconut oil is a little bit harder, no worries, it will blend up right in the food processor. So 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Then we'll add just a pinch of salt for flavor. We're putting honey on top of this, so you want to add a pinch of salt because whenever you add something sweet, you want to add salt as well. All right, lid on. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes to blend. So I'll blend it for about a minute, then scrape it down and then blend again. It will kind of turn into like almost coconut snow, but we'll be able to spread it when it's done. All right. Scrape it down once, get all of the bits out. We'll do that again. See how it's kind of coming together like a ball? At this point, you can add a teaspoon of honey to this if you want to sweeten it up a little bit, but I'm just gonna drizzle my honey on the top. So just blend for like another 30 seconds. All right, this is perfect. I have a baking sheet with some parchment paper here. We're gonna spread this about 1/4 of an inch thick, then sprinkle our goji berries on top. Let me show you what this looks like. Careful of the blade. This is great. My spatula. So make sure you get it all out. I'll try and face this towards you so you can see it. Get it all out. And again, mine's pretty melty because it's warm and the coconut oil is warm. If yours is more like a snow texture and it doesn't get quite so melty, it will still spread. All of that out. This is so simple. I always have some of this in my freezer for a healthy snack. And just take your spatula and spread it out. If you can. This makes 8 servings. I'll cut it into 8 pieces. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just like that. I have some goji berries for my coconut bark. You can add any nuts or dried fruit that you want to this. These are just beautiful. Goji berries are super high in antioxidants and they're beautiful too. So just sprinkle about 3 tablespoons on top. They'll stick together because they're dried. If you've never had something like this, it might seem interesting and really different, but you'll be so glad that you made this. And if you have kids, this is a really fun thing that they can do with you. Super simple to do in the kitchen. Then I'll take my honey. I have a salted honey here. It's raw honey. You want to use raw honey because it has extra enzymes and nutrients in it. And then I just go back and forth both ways. It's a really beautiful dessert too, or snack. It's so low in sugar that you can eat this for a snack. It doesn't have to be a dessert. There we go. Pop this in the freezer for about 6 hours and it will harden. Then cut it, keep it in the freezer when you're not eating it, but this probably won't last more than a week because it's so delicious. And I actually have one here that I've already made, so let me get this out of the way. I have one that's already frozen here. This is perfect. Let me just take a knife. You can break it or you can cut it. I like to cut mine with a knife. And then right down the sides. Perfect. Again, this is such a simple recipe, but it's really impressive. You're gonna love the way this tastes. Let me pick up a piece here. See how it breaks? It's just like a little bark. It kind of reminds me of the texture of white chocolate a little bit, but I like it even better. It's really good. If you want more recipes like these, head on over to my blog at elizabethrider.com and subscribe to my email list. I'll see you guys next time.